So we are in account receivables. So today we will see how to process part payments in account receivables. Here, the methods and procedures which we discussed in accounts payable are also applied here. Only the transaction codes are different. So there are two methods to deal with the part payments in SAP. Number one, just to strike off 3 and 4, you make it as 1 and 2. So there are two methods to deal with the part payments in SAP. They are number one, partial payment method. Number two, residual payment method. Then, under the partial payment method, under this method, the system displays both the amount of the invoice and the part payments received as open items. When total of the part payments received is equal to amount of the invoice, the part payments are cleared against the invoice amount. Same procedure as in the case of part payments in accounts payable. So procedure, let us post on purchases, sales invoice. F-22. Document date is 14/10/2022. Type is DR. Company code SSKV. Posting date 14/10/2022. Period 7. Currency INR. Posting key 01. Account is 2276. Click on enter. The amount is 25,000. Business area SSKV. Payment terms 0001. Baseline date 14/10/2022. Text being goods sold. Posting key 50. The account is 3 lakhs. Click on enter. The amount is assessed. Business area SSKV. Text. So out of 25,000 sales invoice, let us assume the customer has paid 10,000. So posting of part payment received, F-28. Document date is 14/10/2022. Type is DZ. Company code SSKV. Posting date 14/10/2022. Period 7. Currency INR. Under bank data, account is 2,101,000. Business area SSKV. The amount is 10,000. Text being part payment received. Under open selection, account is 2276. Click on process outcomes. See, the amount entered is 10,000 and not assigned is also 10,000. Now, invoice amount is 25,000, right? So you cannot strike off directly. Click on partial payment tab. Double click on net amount column and payment amount column. Click on answer. Then display line items of the customer, FBL 5N. Customer account is 2276. Company code SSKV. select to open items. Opened key date 14/10/2022. Layout is on SAP. Click on execute. Look at the screen. Here, there are two open items, right? First one is invoice. So invoice is open item, means invoice is pending for clearing. Then part payment is also shown as open item. Remember, open means pending. So the part payment is also pending to be set up against invoice. So when we set up the part payment against the invoice will be clear. But only we can clear the part payments against the invoice only when the sum of the credit to open items is equal to sum of the debit to open items. Here 25,000 is debit, 10,000 is credit. So still you have to receive 15,000. At this point of view, we cannot clear directly. So let us assume that the customer has paid the remaining amount. Push the remaining incoming part payment, F-28. Document date is 14/10/2022. Type is DZ. Company code SSKV. Posting date 14/10/2022. Period 7. Currency INR. Under bank data, the account is 2,01,021. Business area SSKV. Amount is 15,000. Text being final payment received. Under open selection, the account is 2276. Click on process open items. Click on partial payment tab. Double click on net amount column and payment amount column against the invoice document number. Click on. Now, if you go to FBL 5N, see, there will be three open items. First one is invoice, which is debit. The next two items are part payments, which are credits. So here, the sum of the credits is equal to sum of the debits. So we can clear them against each other, right? Write down one point, this point there. When sum of the debit to open items, when sum of the debit to open items is equal to sum of the credit to open items, then we can clear the, sum of the debit to open items in the line item display. In the line item display, we can clear them. We can clear them against each other in F-32. Right? Then display customer line items, FBL 5, right down. Customer account is 2276. Company code SSKV. Select to open items. Opened key date 14/10/2022. Layout is on SAP. Click on execute. See, so some of the debits are equal to some of the credits. We can clear them against invoice now. Clearing of part payments against the invoice. F-32. Account is 2276. Clearing date is 14/10/2022. Period 7. company code SSKV, currency INR, click on process items. Double click on all the line items. You can double click on these line items, either bottom to top or top to bottom, or randomly also. Click on save. Then customer line item display, FBL final. Customer is 2276. Company code SSKV. Select to open items. Open key date 14/10/2022. Layout is on SAP. Click on execute. See, system is saying no item selected. Means invoice have been cleared. Then residual payment. Under this method, only the remaining amount is shown as open item. Means if you take the previous example, invoice amount is 25,000 and the party payment received is 10,000. In that case, the system will display only 15,000 as open item. But for this, the system clears the total amount of invoice. That means customer is created with the total amount of the invoice and the system creates another line item for the remaining amount. That means customer is again debited with the remaining amount of the invoice. So first let us post one invoice again, F-22. Customer account is, sorry, document date is 14/10/2022. Type is DR. Company code SSKV. Posting date 14/10/2022. Period 7. Currency INR. Posting key 01. The account is 2276. Click on enter. The amount is 15,000. Business area SSKV. Payment terms 0001. Baseline date 14/10/2022. Text being goods sold. Posting key 50. The account is 3 lakhs. Click on enter. The amount is asterisk. Business area SSKV. Text. So out of 15,000 invoice, let us assume the customer has paid 10,000. Post the party payment F-28. Document date is 14/10/2022. Type is DZ. Company code SSKV. Posting date 14/10/2022. Period 7. Currency INR. Under bank data, the account is 2,101,000. Business area SSKV. The amount is 10,000. Text being party payment received. Under open selection, account is 2276.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, you're on the right side. There is an additional selections, right? It's like none, amount, document number, and posting date. So what if we select the document number?
So the system will display the document numbers, right?
Okay.
Yeah. In the next screen, the system will display the document numbers.
Oh, so it has got nothing to do with the sales invoice. I thought that if you select the document number here, so that this F-28 now we are posting can be connected to the F-22. Is it not like that?
No, F-22 connected to reference number.
Okay, so if we give the previous F-22 document number in the reference number,
Here,
yeah.
This is nothing but reference document number. The reference document number can contain the document number of the customer or vendor. However, it may contain different value.
Okay,
let me explain or you will explain?
Yeah, sorry, sir.
No problem, no problem. You go on. Let me understand whether you are correct or not.
My thing is like when we are posting a document, if we give the reference number of the F-22 and in F-28, so partly the amount will be directly set off or...
No. See, this document number will work as a link. Right?
Oh, okay.
Right? So it will not be cleared automatically.
Okay, however, we have to clear in... Okay, however, we have to clear in F-32 only.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
In the case of part payments.
And one more doubt, sir. Sir, instead of posting every time in F-22 and F-28, is there any method for copy the copy and paste so that only the dates and the amount and the text can be changed like that?
You can use reference document.
Okay.
Sorry, if sample document.
Okay. Yeah, sir. Thank you, sir.
Click on process open items. Double click on residual items tab. See, whenever the amount entered is not equal to the amount of the invoice, right? Then it is assumed as it's a part payment. Then click on residual items tab. Double click on net amount column and residual items column. Click on save. Now let us display the document. Look at the screen. Here, SBI current account is debited. Then Rahul and Company. Customer account is credited. Posting key 15, right? So posting key 15 means credit for customer for incoming payment, right? So Rahul and Company is credited with the total amount of invoice. But we receive only 10,000, right? Then what about remaining 5,000? The remaining 5,000 is again debited to the customer with a different posting key, 06. Posting key 06 means right down there. Posting key 06. Debit for customer for payment difference. Debit for customer for payment difference. Now, in the material, strike out these two lines. Then display customer line items, FBL 5N. Customer account is 2276. Company code SSKV. Select to open items. Open key date 14/10/2022. Layout is on SAP. Click on execute. Here, only the remaining amount 5,000 is shown as open. Now let us assume that the customer has paid this remaining amount also. Just look at this. How to post it? It is not there. Just look at this. It's very simple. Document date is 14/10/2022. Type is DZ. Company code SSKV. Sorry. posting date 14/10/2022, period 7, currency INR, under bank data, account is 2,01,101, business area SSKV, amount is 5,000, text final payment received, account 2276, click on process parameters. Here, the amount due on the invoice is 5,000 and the amount entered is also 5,000. So there is no question of part payment technically, right? So we can directly set off. Click on. This is how we can process the part payments. Then next topic, advance payments. Again, as usual, logic is same. Only transaction codes are different. Anyhow, I will explain again. See, as in the case of sales, normally the business process is like this. First, the customer gives the sales order to us, right? Then we deliver the goods. After receipt of the goods only, the customer makes the payment. Even if it is a immediate payment also, right? After receipt of the goods only, the customer makes the payment to us. Right? But sometimes, what happens is, we ask the customer to pay the amount before delivering the goods. So if the customer makes the payment before delivery of the goods by us, that is called advance payment. Normally, these advance payments are required when the customers are very new to us. And sometimes, even in the case of old customers, if the goods to be supplied are of very high value, then also we ask them to make some advance payment, right? So whatever may be the reason, if the customer makes the payment before delivering the goods, that is called advance payments, right? Then, during the course of the business, many customers may pay advances regularly. In that case, how to process the advances in SAP? Just to give me 1 minute. Yes. Special business transactions. SAP classifies the business transactions with the customers into normal business transactions and special business transactions. The normal business transactions include, in the case of customers, the normal business transactions include sales, payments, and sales returns. These are only the 3 normal business transactions as far as accounts receivable is concerned. Then, special business transactions include advance from customers, bills receivables, etc. Means every business transaction other than, just a minute. So every business transaction other than sales, payments, and sales returns, they are called special business transactions. As simple as that. Normal business transactions are only 3: sales, payments, and sales returns. Then every business transaction other than normal business transaction is called special business transaction. Then, just a minute. Then the special business transactions are to be dealt in a separate way. That means while presenting in the balance sheet, they should not be included in the normal balances from customers. So we have to maintain a separate reconciliation account for special business transactions. What does it mean? Say, for example, you have 1,000 customers, right? So from all the 1,000 customers, we have to receive total 10 lakhs. This is called what? Sundry debtors. So this is displayed on asset side, right, of balance sheet. Then out of this 1,000 customers, from 100 customers, right, we received advances 2 lakhs. This is called advance from customers. So this is displayed on liability side. Here, advance from customers is a liabilities, current liabilities, because we receive the advance from the customer, right? So when we receive the advance from the customer, they exist the liability on our part till you supply the material, right? Now, if this is the case, right, we have to display sundry debtors separately on the asset side, then advance from customers separately on the liability side. You cannot club both. So in order to display sundry debtors, we create this sundry debtors account as reconciliation account. Reconciliation account, right? Similarly, in order to display advance from customers, total, we have to create this advance from customers account again as a reconciliation account. Clear? That is the meaning of that statement. See, while presenting in the balance sheet, they should not be clubbed in the normal balances from customers. So we have to maintain a separate reconciliation account for the special business transactions. Clear? Then special GL account. It is the reconciliation account maintained in the general ledger for the special business transactions with the customers and vendors. Here I told you, advance from customers account, right? This is called special GL account. The reconciliation account, which is maintained for special business transactions of the vendors and customers, are called special GL account. Then SAP displays balances and line items separately for normal business transactions and special business transactions for every customer. This I will explain you after posting the invoices and advances. Then special GL indicator. Here I told you, all the business transactions other than sales, payments, and sales returns are called special business transactions. So there are many more special business transactions. In that case, how the system can differentiate or how the system can understand the nature of the special business transactions. For that, the system uses the special GL indicators. And these special GL indicators are already defined in the system. It is the key which describes the nature of the special business transactions. Example, advance from customers is represented with A. Bills of exchange is represented with W. Guarantees received is represented with G. Then, how the entries are posted in the normal accounting and how the entries are posted in SAP. For advance payment, see, first we will see the entries in the normal accounting. So when we receive the advance, we debit either cash account or bank account, right? And we credit advance from customer's account. So as I said, advance from customer's account is a liability account. So once we receive the advance, we deliver the goods, we raise the sales invoice, and the sales invoice is posted. Then customer account is debited and sales account is credited. Okay, so according to sales entry, right, it shows that we have to receive from the customer 1 lakh. But according to advance entry, it shows that already we have received it from the customer, which is existing as credit balance in the advance of customer's account. So this advance from customer's account balance is to be set off against the customer account. Right? Then set off advance from customer's account data to customer account 1 lakh. So the debit balance in the customer account is cancelled and the credit balance in the advance from customer's account is also cancelled. So how the entries are posted in SAP. This I will explain you at the time of posting invoices and advances. Now, first let us create one GL account, advance from customer's account, special GL account, transaction code FS00. GL account is equal to 1,05,25. GL account is equal to 1,05,25. Company code SSKV. Go to menu GL account create. Account group is current liabilities and provisions. Select balanced account. Short text is equal to advance from customer's account. GL account long text is also advance from customer's account. Go to control data tab. Account currency INR. And we should not set only balances in local currency for reconciliation accounts. Then reconciliation account for account type customers. Reconciliation account for account type customers. Select line item display. Sort key 031. Then go to create bank interest tab. Field status group G067.
So one more doubt.
Yeah.
Below the field status group, there are the three lines, no, sir. Post automatically, supplement auto, and reconciliation account ready for input.
See.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to know what is that post automatically only, sir. Is that fields used for us or also?
Yeah, we use it. See, normally, right, this post automatically is selected for those GL accounts, which are to be updated automatically through postings from other modules.
Okay.
For example, in the case of integration, right?
Okay.
For all the GL accounts, which are to be updated from the postings in we select this post automatically only. Eventually, we are going to cover these fields later on.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Now, write down here. Some space is there, please write down. For every business transaction, we post in the accounts receivables. One reconciliation account should be updated. One reconciliation account should be updated in the general ledger. So, for the normal business transactions posted, in the accounts receivables, the normal reconciliation account, that is, okay, the normal reconciliation account is updated. No. What is the second sentence I told you? So
for the normal business transaction posted in account receivable,
yeah,
the normal reconciliation
account, that is sundry debtors account, is updated in the general ledger. Next, full stop. Next. For the special business transactions posted, in the accounts receivables, the special GL account is updated in the general ledger. For example, for the advance payment posted, in account receivables, the special reconciliation account that is advance from customers account is updated in the general ledger. So it is a rule, you cannot go against it. Okay. Next. Associate sundry debtors account with advance from customers account, right? Write down one point below. It is mandatory that every special GL account should be assigned to the normal reconciliation account. Should be assigned to the normal reconciliation account. Now, OBXR. Double click on A, down payment on current assets. Chart of accounts, SSKV. Click on enter. Reconciliation account is equal to 2,125,000. Special GL account is 1,520,000. Click on save. So why we need to assign or link the special GL account with the normal reconciliation account? See, for every normal business transaction posted in account receivable, the system should update normal reconciliation account. So that is sundry debtors. So for that purpose, what is the logic we have followed? What is the configuration settings we have done? We have created the sundry debtors account as reconciliation account. Then it was assigned in the customer master account. Now, for every advance posted in accounts receivables, the respect to GL account, that is advance from customer's account, is to be updated in the general ledger, right? So as per the logic we have followed in the case of sundry debtors, we have created this advance from customer's account as reconciliation account, right? Now, as a second link, we have to assign this advance from customer's account in customer master record. But in the customer master record, already we have assigned sundry debtors, right? So you cannot assign another reconciliation account. That's why when we link this advance from customer's account to the sundry debtors account via special GL indicator A. See, when we link the special GL account to the normal reconciliation account via special GL indicator A, at the time of posting the advance, the user enters the special GL indicator. So as soon as the user enters the special GL indicator A, so as soon as the system notices the special GL indicator A, it understands that, okay, it is a special business transaction. So for the special business transaction, I should update the special reconciliation account. So where is the special reconciliation account? Right? Unless you link the special reconciliation account to the normal reconciliation account, system cannot allow the user to post the advance. That's why, right, compulsory that we have to link the special GL account with the normal reconciliation account. So this normal reconciliation, sorry, the special GL accounts are also called alternate reconciliation accounts. Instead of original reconciliation account, sundry debtors, these GL accounts are updated. That's why they are called alternate reconciliation accounts. Then end user transactions, we will see in Monday class. Any questions?
Sir, it's me, Nirosha.
Nilesh, tell me.
Sir, it's a basic question. It's like when we are creating an account, a GL master data, you told that if we give the wrong account number or account group, we cannot edit them, right?
No. What I said is, if you give the wrong account group, system will not allow you to save. System will not allow you to save.
Yeah, it's like my doubt. It's like, for example, sir, wages and the salaries. If I take the salaries under administration cost, sorry, wages under administration cost, that is a wrong.
No. You should not understand like that. See, what I was saying, what I mean to say here is, you are creating, right, 4,205 wages account.
Yeah.
This you have taken as part of your administration cost.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah,
while creating this GL account, you have to give the manufacturing cost group.
Yeah.
Okay. But by mistake, if you enter any other group, it gives the error message.
But sir, while creating the wages, by wrongly, I took it under administration cost instead of manufacturing cost.
Hmm.
But the system accepted that.
Yes, it accepts. It doesn't know anything. It doesn't have the brain like us.
Exactly. So
It doesn't
now,
know that wages is always part of manufacturing cost. It does not know. You know.
exactly. Yes,
So-
exactly, sir. Yeah.
So while creating this wages account, you have to create that wages account under the manufacturing cost.
Yeah. But
if you take
yeah.
the number from the administration cost group, system accepts it.
Yeah. So now I want to edit the wages account master data now. So is it possible to edit, or should I delete the account and create the new one
No, you cannot edit the account number.
on the group also?
A group also you cannot edit. In
So
that case,
it,
you
yeah.
have to mark this GL account for deletion. Okay.
Okay.
Then you have to create the correct GL account under the correct group.
Okay. So now I'm the initial stage. I can delete the account. What if I have realized my mistake after 2-3 months after posting the all the transactions for 3 months? Then what
Yes.
about the
In that
transactions?
case, what do it out? See, when you post any business, when you have any business transactions posted in a GL account, you cannot mark it for deletion.
Okay.
Then you can mark a GL account for the deletion only when the balance is 0.
Okay.
Then what you have to do? You have to first create a GL account with the correct number under the correct group.
Okay.
Then you have to transfer the balances from the old account to the new account.
Okay. So now in my case, wages and salaries, for example, wages and salaries, wages are having 15,000. That's a wrong account group. And now I have to create an account under salaries and I have to transfer wages transactions to salaries.
Yes.
Like salaries account debit to wages account credit.
Yes.
Okay.
Then balance in the wages account becomes 0.
Okay.
Then we
Yeah.
can delete it for marking. We can mark it for deletion.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yeah. How can I delete the accounts, or can you show me once? Is the button directly available?
No, not button. Already I have shown you all these things. I don't know whether you have listened to the previous class videos or not. See that set deletion flag.
Okay. Okay. Okay, sir. Yeah.
So I told you, if you create, change. This
Yeah.
is block. Set to delete
Yeah.
flag.
Yeah.
Anything
Yes, sir.
else?
Sir, this is Joshna, sir.
Just now.
Sir, I have asked a question, sir, in the WhatsApp. I have.
You have to think logically. It's not just blindly doing the practice.
Sir.
See, you have given a check to me for 25,000. Okay.
Sir.
As a fees.
Sir.
I have collected the check from your bank.
Okay, sir.
Can you cancel the payment?
No. I thought that encashment date means I thought that validation date.
I will make you come into the point.
Yeah.
So you cannot cancel the check, right?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, you have given a check to the vendor and vendor has collected the money from the bank. In that case, you cannot cancel the check. Now, here your doubt is how the system knows that this check was collected or not.
Yes.
Are you getting my point?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So whenever you update the encashment date in the check register, for the check, system assumes that the check was collected.
Okay, sir. I thought that encashment date is a valid date. That means if I have given post-dated check, that's I thought that the post-dated date is the
encashment date means the date on which the check was paid by your bankers to your vendor.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
sir.
Okay, then see you on Monday.